Hello everybody, and welcome to the live stream. Is this online? Can people see it? Is it loading? I want to see the stream. Someday we'll find it. The online connection. The loaders, the streamers, and me. Okay, it looks like it's loading here. Let me try switching cameras. Let's see. So 3, 2, 1. That is just showing the comments. That is not a camera. That is also just showing the comments. Okay. Change of plans. We're not going to use the other camera. The other camera has disappeared. Hi, welcome to the live stream. This is a very special live stream because I'm going to be playing Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill Remastered, which is one of my favorite Nancy Drew games of all time. And also, I'm celebrating the 12th anniversary of the Arglefunf YouTube channel. So my channel started 2007, September 2007. So I actually got a birthday present from my boss, Mr. Arglefunf. So I'm going to do an unboxing right here. I know I don't usually do unboxing videos, but I'm doing one. How do we open? It's got a weird locks. Okay, so here we go. So, what is it? Oh, guys, look. It's an Emmy. I want an Emmy. Oh, thank you. Look. I got an Emmy for my birthday. Oh, I'd love to thank all the Argle fans for making this possible. All the people who are watching. Recently hit 62 million views on my channel. I said, yes, that's cool. And then my kid's like, well, when are you getting a YouTube play button? I'm like, 3 years, maybe? I don't know. So this is a good present for me. I'll put it up here. This is also mine. I drew that painting myself. It's a very, very fancy painting. My Nancy Drew painting. Cool. Okay, so let's get started with the video game. I'm going to make my face smaller. Is it okay if I just hang out over here in the corner while we get started with the video game? I think it is. Okay, so let's get started. Dare to play. Dare to play. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is going to be part of the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. So I'm playing all the Nancy Drew games this year, because Midnight in Salem is finally coming out after a 4 to 5 year delay. I don't know how long it's been since the last Nancy Drew game, but we're finally getting a new one after quite a hiatus. So that's very good. 4 years, okay. So here's the case file. Current assignment. A student named Jake Rogers was killed at the local high school last week. An undercover detective by the name of Beach asked Aunt Eloise if I could go undercover to investigate the murder. I'm posing as a new student to see what the other kids may know about Jake and his untimely end. Dun dun dun. Jake is dead. I'm blocking my Emmy. I don't know where to sit. Okay, I'll just sit in this weird angle. Okay. So this was based off the first Nancy Drew game. This is basically a remake of the first Nancy Drew game. It's funny because it's been like 10 years since this came out, so we could actually get a remake of this game. That would be cool. So Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Make it happen. Make it happen. Okay, so which mode do we want to play on? Do we want to play on Junior Detective Mode or Senior Detective Mode? I think the only difference is one puzzle. It's a slider puzzle at the start of the game, and that's it. Oh yeah, and there's a Nancy Drew show in October. Yes. So a couple of weeks we're getting a new Nancy Drew TV show. That'll be nice. So Senior.
Who would have dreamed taking a vacation to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student named Jake Rogers was murdered at the high school last week, and an undercover police detective wants me to pose as a student to search for any leads at the school. So, it's undercover I go. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
Dear Dad, somebody was murdered And yeah, now I'm here. Okay. So I'm always wondering about this premise that Nancy's visiting Aunt Eloise in Florida for a semester. Like, who just takes a semester off to visit her cousin? Her aunt, the librarian. Isn't that craziness? I think it's crazy. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so also Nancy's going undercover. Oh man, undercover. That's crazy. Nancy, I had to close the school library. Yeah, we're not actually gonna see Aunt Eloise in this game. We're not actually gonna see her, but she's a librarian. She works at the library. It's funny because in most of the books she lives in New York, and she lives in New York like officially, and she's what's Nancy's dad name? Carson. Carson. Yes. So Carson. So she's the brother of Carson. She's the sister of Carson Drew, and she looks very similar to him, is what I remember from the books. Okay, enough babbling. So we need to find a way to get inside her safe. And here's the way to do it. See this combination? Sigma Phi Kappa Delta, her cool sorority, yep. So we are actually gonna get it here. But check it out, it's a death sequence if you get this wrong. Okay, somebody's asking, is the game quiet? Is the game quiet? Should I change the it doesn't...
Excuse me, giant human person, but you seem to be pretty nosy.
Doesn't look like there's much room for me to increase the volume. So, let's see, what if I tried that? Does that fix? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna show the death sequence. Uh-oh. Death! Yeah, Nancy Drew has her own prison. I mean, Eloise Drew has her own prison. Her own prison. Good news, you're safe! Bad news, Detective Beach thinks you're unsafe for the case. You're fired, Drew! Okay, fantastic. And somebody says, now it's too quiet. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to have a vote. Okay, what about this? Okay, I'm gonna change this to that. How is the volume now? Obviously, you can't hear anything. Okay, you can hear me. Oh, did I click no? I clicked no. Okay, we're starting over from the beginning again. I don't think we missed all that much. We didn't miss all much, and there's a little cheat you can do. Skip the opening letter by clicking in the upper right-hand corner. It's a cheat. It works. It's fantastic. So, the solution was Sigma Phi Kappa Delta. Okay, so that gave me the key to the library, and also, this is the puzzle. This is the puzzle that is different on Junior Mode and Senior Mode. So this is the cover of a Nancy Drew book. I never remember because I haven't really read all the books. Maybe Nancy Drew, the Kachina doll mystery? I don't know, this is really embarrassing. Because I have my entire collection of Nancy Drew books right here. Actually, that's a collection of Nancy Drew books, but I've got all these books. Okay, and I've got about four, there's about four, this much times four. These many books times four, because that's how many Nancy Drew books there are. There are like 60 of them. Well, 64 of the original yellow ones. So, slider puzzle. Let's see. What goes in this bottom left-hand corner, I wonder? I have no idea. Gosh, but this has to go here. Yeah, I think this is the right-hand side of the screen, right? Right-hand side. This wall. That wall's got to be the right-hand side. Oh yeah, Nancy Drew in the chocolate contest. That was a good one. That's basically... It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, except with Nancy Drew. Nancy won a competition to visit a chocolate factory. It was a chocolate factory / amusement park. It was actually kind of strange, but fun nonetheless. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. Let's see. Do you think maybe this piece goes up on top, maybe? Do I ever give away my Nancy Drew books? I don't know. People just give them to me. It makes for a really convenient present for somebody who has no idea what to give me, because I'll be like, sure, I could use a 100th Nancy Drew book. It's easy to find, it's easy to get. It's easier than me saying, well, I need a copy of Nancy Drew book number 84, 72, 329, it's not 329, they didn't make that many Nancy Drew books. Am I planning on doing another Nancy Drew painting? Not really. No. I tried doing more landscapes. Did this. This was painting number 4. Yep. So I was hoping to do another painting along those lines, but probably won't. This jacket is insanely hot, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not wearing the high school jacket anymore. That's it. You saw at the beginning of the game, the person was wearing that jacket on the title screen. Okay, let's get this towards the top. I think I've decided this is at the top. And don't worry, everyone, this is actually the hardest puzzle of the game. So, where is Nancy's face? Nancy's face goes here, so I need to get that face there. Oh man, I have to do this. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. Now I can get the top row finished. There we go, there's the top row. Okay, so the next row is going to be this. That turned out fantastically. So now I've got the 2 top rows in place. The top 2 rows in place. What am I most excited for in Midnight in Salem? And Nancy Drew should go to Africa. There was a book where she went to Africa, and it was really terrible. So, yeah, but she did go to Africa in one of the original Nancy Drew books. Let's see. I know these 2 pieces go here for the next row. Oh, and I forgot to answer. What am I doing next? Midnight in Salem. I'm looking forward to the Hardy Boys, actually. Actually, Deirdre Shannon. I want to see Deirdre Shannon again. I want to see Deirdre Shannon. That's what I want to see. Looking forward to more Deirdre. Oh, and now I have the same problem, except on the left-hand side. Let's see. Let's get that there. Wow, slider puzzles are really intense, aren't they? Okay, I think I might have to move that piece out of the way in order to get this slider puzzle to work. Alright. Okay, will Deirdre come up with more silly nicknames for Ned? I hope so. That would be amazing if she did. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Maybe that's it. Because then I can go like this, top 3 rows are done, and then the bottom rows are completely all messed up. Urgh, gosh. Okay. Then I'll try to get these 2 into place, maybe. I guess that's it. So it's this piece and then this piece. So I'll move these like that and down, 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 and then like that. Good. So now I'm trying to get these 2 pieces into place, which is going to be this piece and that piece. Okay, you know, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to record Midnight in Salem yet. It would be nice if I could convince my wife to take the day off of work so I could just play the whole game through on the first day, but I don't think that's going to happen. It would be cool if Nancy went to Australia. Yeah. She went to New Zealand, and I think that's not necessarily close enough, but I don't know. Okay, so here is Aunt Eloise's login, Eloise Drew, oh wise elder. Okay, so the other thing we need to do here is go to this room. This is the side room where we can look at a bunch of random stuff. talk to Jake about the library books out of order. Ooh, Jake is dead. Okay, so call Nancy to get flight number. It's kind of strange. So Nancy said taking a semester off to visit Aunt Eloise, but Nancy just flew in today. So did Nancy... I guess Nancy just arrived. I guess she just started her semester off. Okay. Yeah, and O-Wise Elder is an anagram for Eloise. Aunt Eloise, yeah. Eloise Drew. Yeah, seeing Nancy go to China would be interesting. And Korea. I like both of those places. I thought people thought... people were saying, oh, she's going to New Mexico next after Midnight in Salem. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this is a random piece of paper with references to other Nancy Drew books. I don't quite understand it. And here's a TV. Aunt Eloise is very old-fashioned and still has a VCR. Aunt Eloise, I can't believe it. I'm not looking forward to Nancy being forced to do a ton of chores in the new Nancy Drew game, but I imagine that is inevitable. Nancy has been to New York twice, though. She can't go to New York a third time, right? So, Teacher's Lounge. There's a key to the Teacher's Lounge right over here. And guess what? It's a collection of all the original Nancy Drew books. And a quarter. Nice. So what else do we have here? I think we just have random things. Like a book. Hidden Clues Are Everywhere. A book about the Haunted Ghost Bridge. You know, I think that would be a cool Nancy Drew game. Haunted Ghost Bridge. And, I don't know what those random letters are at the bottom of the screen. What if Nancy went to Area 51? She did, and she's not allowed to talk about it anymore. She went there with Sunny June. Yep. Yeah, the Haunted Bridge. Oh, is that a Nancy Drew book? Cool. Yeah, Nancy went to New York in Stay Tuned for Danger and Warnings at Waverly Academy.
Nancy Drew, Detective Beach here. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Frustrated, Nancy. I need some leads, and you're my man. Woman, teen, student, whatever. I'll be at Maxine's Diner. Come see me when you found out anything. All contact should be through me.
Can do. So, what's our cover?
Our what?
Our cover. Who should I say you are if anyone sees us and asks?
Oh, right. I'll be your uncle. Uncle Steve. I gotta go now. If you need anything else, come see me at Maxine's. I'm wearing glasses and a green striped shirt.
Okay, this is the book where Nancy goes to Africa. So that's Detective Beach. Let's meet Detective Beach. He'll be at Maxine's, wearing glasses and a green striped shirt. So these are the three areas we can go. Aunt Eloise's house. We did everything in Aunt Eloise's house, basically. Basically, that's everything we have to do at Aunt Eloise's house. We have the school, and we have Maxine's Diner. Let's check out the diner. And here's Daryl.
Welcome to Maxine's. I'm Daryl Gray. I don't think I've seen you here before.
My name's Nancy Drew. I just moved down here.
Then you'll be attending Paseo Del Mar High. I'm your student council president. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
So, what can I do for you?
Tell me about the high school. Was someone killed?
Tell me about Paseo Del Mar High.
It's a great school. Good teachers, nice students, lots of after-school activities. It's just too bad what happened.
What happened?
One of the students was murdered in the school last week.
Dun dun dun!
Who was murdered?
A senior named Jake Rogers. He worked here, but I didn't really know him. He kept mainly to himself.
That's terrible.
I know. They only now just reopened the school.
Who did it?
No one knows, and the police are keeping pretty clammed up about it. But my resources say they're calling in some special detective. Maybe even the FBI.
Whoa!
Wow, you must have some special contacts.
Just special enough to see beautiful women like yourself.
What?
What do you mean?
Get it? Contacts? I'm wearing contacts that let me see pretty women.
Oh, I get it.
I should get back to work. Nice meeting you, Nancy.
I wish I could say the same. Yeah, Daryl was pretty interesting in the original version of the game. He was Nancy's police contact, and so Nancy had a lot of stuff to talk to him about. But here he's just kind of awkward, and he's got weird hair. There's just something about his hair that just looks weird. I don't know what it is.
See you later.
Bye, Nancy.
But now that Detective Beach is Nancy's contact, he's the one with all the cool information. He's the one you want to talk to.
Uncle Steve.
Nancy, why, I haven't seen you since, for a long time. How's your...
Aunt Eloise. Oh, she's fine. And Dad says hello.
You're staying with your aunt, right?
Yes.
So, what do you got for me?
Well, I was hoping you could debrief me on the investigation.
Oh, sure. I'm just a bit... Well, my undercover assignments are usually not so... suburban.
I understand.
The victim was a senior named Jake Rogers. As usual, none of the family, teachers, or students know about any enemies he may have had. Nothing came up from searching his home, computer, cell phone, or locker. His bank records tell a different story. He had a fairly large savings account and a lot of cash deposits. We suspect he was involved in something shady. Drugs, gambling, or blackmail. That's where you fit in. Talk to the students and see what you can find out. We think he might have kept information about his activities in a notebook or journal. So keep a lookout for anything like that. Anything else?
Nope. Okay, so that's it for Uncle Steve.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
He's kind of a goofy fellow. He just seems kind of silly. He's weird. Yeah, I find it strange. Like, in the background, you see the school. So this diner is across the street from the school. That's amazing. They must get a ton of business, although not right now. It's completely empty. Daryl hasn't cleaned up this mess. Come on, Daryl. Get a move on. Get a move on, Daryl. Do you want to play a song? Let's play a song. Which song should we play, everyone? Rocking Roll, Catherine, Mystique, Goose, Downtown, Dance Dance, Orient, Audition, Harvest, Spin Wheel, or Strolling? Yeah, Daryl is working by himself, but he's still lazy. All he's doing is, like, just wiping down the front counter. Goose. Everybody says Goose. 2 votes for Goose. And this right here is Nancy Drew spelled backwards. I like it. This is nice. This is aggregation from Nancy Drew, The Deadly Device. And Barnacle Blast from Nancy Drew, The Haunted Carousel. So they threw in funny references to other Nancy Drew games. There are also a bunch of hidden clues everywhere. Like, here's a clue. Xenon R3, MY, Cow, Cash Cow. So Cash Cow, the purple letters spell out Cash Cow. What do the blue letters spell? Is my... Okay, what about these letters? J-O-U, journal. Journal is my Cash Cow. So that's the secret message here. That is a lot of burgers. The double, triple biggie. So that's like a 6-patty burger? Oh my goodness. I want a 6-patty burger. Oh man. That sounds yummy. Oh, a 50s dance at the diner, but costumes are required. Oh, okay. I got my costume. I got my 1950s costume. I got my jacket. Thank you. Call again.
What can I do for you?
Bye.
Later.
I do like this music. But we're gonna go into the back room. This is where we generally have this puzzle. So, check out this gas line. If you steal the bolt cutters... Ugh, I'm feeling a little woozy, man. I'm feeling woozy. I'm gonna black out here. Whoa, double explosion. Wow. Good news, you got the bolt cutters. They're not terribly helpful when you're in a full body cast. Wow. That is crazy times. Okay, so we need to find something to fix the gas line. And it's actually going to be this. I can't believe they didn't... Oh! Oh, I died instantly. Thank you for calling the Second Chance Hotline. All of our operators are currently busy. Please call again. I'll try to be faster this time. So what you want to do is grab the soup ladle. Wow. Breaking news, amateur detective found in wreckage of diner. Her career was also found in the wreckage. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this might... Somebody said put them back. Okay. We'll put them back. We'll get the soup ladle. Oh, okay, I've got the soup ladle now. Now I've got the soup ladle in my inventory. Good, so now I should be able to solve this puzzle quickly. Yeah, so now the soup ladle's here. Now the gas line is probably still going to explode, but we're going to pretend that's an okay solution to that puzzle. Okay, here's the work schedule. Let's see, here's a cipher. Check something. So it's C-H-E-C-K. I believe this is the exact same cipher that was in Nancy Drew, White Wolf Icicle Creek. Yeah, so every Halloween people say, Michael, you need to dress as Ned. And I'm like, okay, what is Ned's costume? Because he's just a regular guy. So, yeah. It's like, Ned doesn't have a costume. That's the whole point of Ned, is that he's a regular guy, just a normal dude. Occasionally he plays football. I haven't seen him play football in any of the recent books. So, like, 2-3 reboots of the series ago, he stopped playing football and started taking English classes. Because does Nancy want a cool college boyfriend who plays football, or a cool college boyfriend who reads poetry? Obviously, it's poetry. Dear Daryl, I need to break off our date to the Sadie Hawkins dance. I'm very sorry, but something suddenly came up. Connie. Is there a sweatshirt with... Yeah, I guess I could wear an Emerson sweatshirt. Is Emerson like a real college, I think? I don't know. Yeah, are Sadie Hawkins dances still a thing? Do people still do Sadie Hawkins dances? It is? Oh, okay. Because I know it started in the late 30s, early 40s. It's a dance where the women have to ask a man to the dance, as opposed to the man asking the woman out. It's based off a comic strip called Little Abner. That's where they got the idea from. So here's the high school. But yeah, but nowadays, women are fantastic, and they can ask men out on dates. Never happened to me. Never happened to me in high school, but it could have happened. It could have happened. Okay, so, fighting manatees. Learning's the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. So, over in the high school, we have all sorts of, hidden notes that we can see. Sadie Hawkins dance. Do-do-do-do, Sadie Hawkins, la-la-la. Everyone's talking about Sadie Hawkins. Here we go. So, this is a thing. Student files under lock and key will show the lies of the doctor-to-be. Ooh, a note. The Roaring Girl. Ooh, that sounds like a cool comedy. What does it mean to say it's a Jacobean comedy? Does that mean some guy named Jacob wrote it, and he's trying to make himself seem super impressive by changing his name? It's like, oh, this is not a Michael walkthrough. This is a Michaelian walkthrough. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Alright, so what do we have over here? And Homecoming. So we have a lot of dances in this high school. We've got Homecoming, we've got Sadie Hawkins, we've got 50s dance. Everybody's dancing in this place. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Senior essay, the Hilda Swenson Foundation. Okay, so all the underlined letters spell out P-U put... mentis nor ear to open Azulth. I have no idea what that message is. That's very, very... So Jacobean would be a Shakespearean era is what someone's saying. Okay. What's the origin story behind the name Arglefump? It's, not a very interesting story. High schooler Michael just hit random buttons on the keyboard, and then I got a random thing, and then I just changed a couple of letters around so it was more readable. So let's meet the doctor-to-be, because he's apparently lying, and where's another clue? A crane contestant in a masked disguise won the prize money despite all the lies. Yeah, so that's something about this game that we don't have in other Nancy Drew games. A lot of these puzzles are just word puzzles like that. And that wasn't even much of a word puzzle. It's just the letters have a blank space halfway between them. Yep, and then it's all leading to this big puzzle, which is the elements puzzle, which I'll explain later on. Let's look at this puzzle as well. Debate team. Debate everything. Just say no. No! I won't say no. Okay, and yeah, okay, here are words written backwards. So, L-L-I-W, that's will, W-I-L-L, will seal my murderer's fate. The hidden videotape will seal my murderer's fate. That's it. Cool. So, the person who's been leaving all these puzzles is, Jake. I think that's the, explanation, is Jake somehow knew the future and wrote a bunch of puzzles about himself being killed. Wow, that's pretty rough, man. That guy's life must have been so rough. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Al Tanaka.
Maybe it's a situation like, it's like, okay, Jake, you know the day you're going to die. You're going to be murdered, but you can't tell anyone about it. And he's like, fine, then I'll just write puzzles inside my, bulletin board notes. Can't tell anybody about it.
Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I want to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and succeed in this country.
So you're gonna stay in America?
Do you plan on staying in America after you finish high school?
My family is counting on me to succeed here. I must make them proud of me.
Proud of you? You mean they hate you?
Proud of you?
In Japan, it's very important that you do something your family can take pride in. I have made some mistakes, but I try to be a decent person.
What kind of mistakes?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me.
Yeah, that was kind of a personal question. What kind of mistakes have you made, huh? I want to hear about your mistakes. Tell me about all your terrible life choices. I'll just be taking notes, writing them all down, just to see what your terrible life choices are. Ooh, speaking of choices, I believe we can call Nancy's boyfriend Ned. I think that's our only choice. He's the only one we can call.
Hello? Is this Martha Winterglassen? Who is please calling me?
No. I'm trying to reach Ned Nickerson.
Nancy, it's Ned. I thought with you being undercover and everything, I had to take on a different persona.
Ned, I'm the one who's undercover, not you.
Okay. I guess I'll just go undercover vicariously through you, which for some odd reason feels very deja vu-ish.
It'd probably be a good idea if you didn't mention my assignment to anyone. You never know who may be related to this case, even up at Emerson.
Your secret's safe with me, along with your heart.
Oh, you're such a sweetie.
Enough lovey-dovey talk. It'll make me miss you even more. So have you found any homicidal secrets yet?
No! The secrets can kill, but I haven't seen any. Yes, Nancy talks loudly about being undercover. It's so cute.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, everybody's saying cringe. No, that's not cringy. That was sweet. I thought it was sweet. Your secret's safe with me, along with your heart. Okay. So here's family and friends are... I don't even know what this clue is. Let's see. This has to be a puzzle. Fifth map drawer. Yeah, the first letter of each line. It's fifth map drawer. It's one of those puzzles. Cool. So that's that puzzle. And... Oh, wow! Dancing in September. Oh, wow, wow. So there's me playing Mr. September. Yes! So I got to be Mr. September. Okay, I've got to be facing this direction. So cool I got to be in a Nancy Drew game. I love it. Oh, yay. Ooh, and I got a quarter. Yeah, awesome.
The teacher's lounge is off limits. But I have a key.
Until you can show me some teaching credentials, you're not allowed in.
I'm a teacher.
That's for teachers only.
But I have a key.
Nancy, you can't go in there.
But I have a key.
Nancy, you need a better excuse, okay?
The teacher's lounge is off limits.
But I have a key.
But I have a key. But I know Mr. September. Mr. September, he's so wonderful. So crazy I'm in a Nancy Drew game. Oh my gosh. Do I even have a copy of that photograph anymore? So what they did is I actually had to physically mail the photograph to them, I believe. I had to physically mail the photograph. I guess they didn't want me to email it to them. So Her Interactive had a contest before the release of this game, and I won! Obviously, I won with like 12 other people, so it wasn't like me winning all by myself, but it's still fancy. Okay, so let's see. The Roaring Girl. I still want to see that. So let's talk to Connie. Let's talk to Connie. Is Mr. September the culprit? Yes, and Connie knows Nancy's name without even being told. That's crazy. Yes, Mr. September is a heartthrob. He's obviously the best. Yes! I don't think he's the culprit, though. Mr. September is not the culprit. He wouldn't do that! He wouldn't do that! He's busy hiding from everybody because all the girls on campus are trying to ask him to Sadie Hawkins dance. Right? Right. Mr. September is hotter than Dave Gregory. I agree. I very much agree with that. Does Dave Gregory have an Emmy? No. Mr. September, that's what my Emmy is for playing Mr. September in this game. Yeah, that's what I'm going with that for.
Hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you? Usually, Paseo del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Lately, it's been totally out of control.
Out of control! Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
I'm a school monitor, so I have to notice these things.
Yeah, I wonder how the student of the month, did the teachers just pick the student of the month? I think that's it. And September is the month school starts, so they're like, we don't know who any of the students are. Let's just go with that guy. I don't know. So you must be, you're very observant.
You're very observant.
We girls have to stick together. There are a lot of wolves walking around campus.
Oh,
What do you mean?
You wouldn't want to waste your time with any of the guys at this school. Trust me. They're all a bunch of self-centered jerks.
but what about Mr. September?
All of the guys?
There are a few who are cool.
Ooh.
Jake Rogers was not one of them.
Some of them are cool.
I take it Jake wasn't very popular.
I avoided him whenever I could.
Why is that?
Jake was rude, dishonest, self-centered, and manipulative. I gotta go now. Later.
So she really hated Jake, Jake being the person who died. It's just so weird that, you know, she goes out of her way to insult the person who died. Don't you think that's kind of weird? And yeah, everything's totally out of control, she says. There are 3 people on campus, a grand total of 3 people on campus right now. In the original game, Connie was standing in the corner, but apparently she got an upgrade. She sits in a chair now. because she is the hall monitor. And let's see, I can set off the soda machine. It's grape, grape, orange, cool, but I'll get yelled at here.
Turn that off.
The good news, Connie won School Monitor of the Year. Bad news, it's because she finally caught the soda alarm prankster. You think Nancy would be innocent because this is her first day at school? We can't accuse her of being the serial soda destroyer. A wise person once said, grape, grape, orange, cool, in front of Connie. What a fool. That wise person was me, Mr. September. Mr. September, I'm in a video game. Oh, it's cool. Not grape, grape, orange, cool. So this is the note. Grape, grape, orange, cool will play the alarm in the school. So that's, I guess mirror writing. That's what that writing is. Part of the contest to get your picture in the game, also get your artwork in the game. So this is some artwork that won. It's a cool contest. Oh, here we go. Let's see. These are, oh gosh. So this has to be like a letter cipher. So like the third letter of the alphabet is C. So cool, I guess. I don't have time to do that right now off the top of my head. 20 years in prison for setting off a soda machine in high school. That's going on your permanent record, Drew. And let's check out the library. So in the library, we've got a bunch of random things we can look at here. Let's see. What was that? Somebody set off an alarm and then somebody turned it off? Wow, Connie is the best hall monitor ever if she can turn off the alarm that quickly. Okay, these are just various journals from the other Nancy Drew games. Okay, these are various books from the other Nancy Drew games. I gotcha. I got it. Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's kind of hard to find the things you can look at here. So this was from Nancy Drew, Ransom of the Seven Ships, that particular book. See if I can find another one. Show off my knowledge of Nancy Drew trivia. The Crystal Skull. Well, that's from Nancy Drew, Legend of the Crystal Skull. That's really easy. And then there was a note inside this book which explained how to arrange the portraits, which opens up the hidden passageway. Mm-hmm. That's it. Okay. The English Club song. Let's see, how's it go? Everybody in the country in the tub. Everybody in the country wash and scrub. Hey, Jake was here. Everybody in the country to the pub. Michael is the president of the English Club. Here's a periodic table of the elements. Nice. And that's Jake's seat, but we're not going to do anything with it right now. We haven't read the clue about it, so we don't know what to do with it. It's just all very confusing to me. So one thing people don't really like about this game is it's kind of hard to find the one random thing you need, because we've got... Oh, here's something that's useful. The Braille alphabet. Yep. Yeah, this school's got a bunch of money. This is a huge library. So you kind of have to look everywhere in order to find the one book you actually need. Yeah, okay, so this is from Nancy Drew number 4. The other one, Lizzie Applegate. This was from Nancy Drew number 3. Here's the one you actually need to look at. That's the book you actually need to look at. And the other one you need to look at... Oh, more student art. Let's check it out. It's cool. I like it. I wish we could zoom in on it or see it from different angles, you know? Or maybe if they put, like, all the artwork in the credits or something. This is the other thing we look at. Hectanol is a steroid. It's an anabolic steroid. So what was that one note? It was the map drawer 5, right? So let's see if we can find the maps. No, those are just the computers. I thought the map drawer was like over here. I could be wrong. There are only 3 students in school. No, no. Okay, here's the maps. So 5th drawer. Okay, so let's see. If anything happens, I'm just reading the red letters, to me, search under my combo in catalog. So we need to search under Jake's catalog. Jake's, that's a pretty cool picture. I like that one. Jake's locker combination in the catalog. Great. What's his locker combination? That's another puzzle. We'll find another thing about the catalog somewhere else. Gemstones. This is from Nancy Drew number 13. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. So let's see. We're gonna head over here. Find maybe some more hidden messages on the walls. Maybe. Oh man, yeah, okay. This is an upside down note. Nowhere to turn to, nowhere to hide. Let the books in the library be your answer guide. Yeah, those books in the library weren't that useful. A symbol of kanji worn with great pride reflects big secrets that someone must hide. He did what it took to make the grade, even if it meant cheating to keep up his charade. That's upside down. You just need to like put a mirror to these things and then invert them and turn them upside down and stuff like that. Somebody's saying Nancy should just ask how obviously reads Japanese. Ask him what the medallion means. I guess that would have been a smart idea for Nancy to do. If anything happens to me, look in my chemistry book, page 305. Okay, Jake's chemistry book, 305. Where's his chemistry book? I guess maybe back in the library. Let's talk to Hulk first.
Whoa, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Sanchez. But you can just call me the Hulk.
Destiny. It's destiny.
How did you know I was new here?
Hey, you're talking to the man, the #1 football player in the state of Florida. I know all the beautiful girls at Paseo Del Mar High. Are you kidding?
Someone's saying I need to check the top floor of the library for Jake's book. Okay, I'll go there. And yes, Hulk is definitely hitting on Nancy. It seems kind of silly. He's just standing alone in the corner doing nothing all day.
How do you know all the other girls at school?
Isn't it obvious? I'm tall, dark, handsome, not to mention a superstar athlete. Everybody knows Hulk Sanchez, and the Hulk knows everybody.
Did you know the guy who was killed?
I knew Jake, but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
I gotta go, Nancy. And he proceeds to stand in place doing nothing. Fancy. Okay, here's the Crane School of Self-Defense. Let's see if I can find that special note. So this is... I don't even know how to read this. VID video. I don't know what that note is. What if I try calling that phone number? 555 Judo. Let's do it.
We are currently not seeking any new initiates at this time. We will seek you if you are worthy.
Yeah, it could be sinners on a vid. Yeah, on a vid. Like a video. That's just a That's just a weird secret message. Okay. Honor Student of the Month? What? No, you're not the Student of the Month. Mr. September is the Student of the Month, Hal. Find the morning edition and discover another crime. The answer is in black and white. To who will do the time? So those are, somebody just put random spaces in that message. This is Jake's locker. I don't know the combination yet. Right, left, down, up. The first letters will help my plight. Oh, up, down, left, right. The first letters will help my plight. I think that's the clue to the locker combo, but I'm not sure. It's still a little obscure. Oh man, look at all these trophies. They've got way more trophies than I do. I just have the one. So let's talk to Daryl.
What can I do for you?
Connie broke the date to the Sadie Hawkins dance. What's up with that?
Do you know Connie Watson?
Not that well. She keeps to herself a lot. I've always thought there's something mysterious about her. Kind of the same way I feel about you.
Ew. Gross. Stay away from me.
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone.
That's cool. I'm just saying. Not playing.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Do you know why Connie broke your date to the Sadie Hawkins dance?
No, it was really weird. But what was even weirder is that she took Jake instead of me. Like I said, she's mysterious.
It's very mysterious that somebody wouldn't want to date a creepo like you, huh?
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Hal's an exchange student who's all scholarships and study. He's very intense about becoming a doctor.
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Big guy, big muscles, big dreams.
Big
A lot of
dreams.
football scouts have been coming over to watch him play. He must be under a lot of pressure to perform.
See you later.
Take care.
Yep. Alright. This is kind of cool. And then there's an angry cow. Let's talk to Detective Beach.
Hi, Nancy.
Could you tell me the combination to Jake's locker?
Well, like I said, we already looked in his locker. There's nothing there.
I know, but I'd like to see for myself.
Then you'll need to figure it out by yourself.
Wow, you're a jerk.
How can I get into the teacher's lounge?
Look, Nancy, maybe this assignment isn't for you. I can't be holding your hand all the time. Your job is to come to me with solutions, not problems.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Yeah, you're not very helpful, Detective Beach. Let's see if Ned has a helpful hint.
Hi, Nancy.
Wow.
Talk to you later.
Ciao.
I guess maybe it's just on a junior mode where Ned gives you hints. Yeah, Nancy should be getting the vibe that Detective Beach is super unhelpful by now. She really, really should. Okay, so I'm gonna check out his chemistry book. Maybe that will give us the clue. And if not, then I'll just tell everybody what the clue is. How to get Jake's locker combo. So his chemistry book, huh? An answer to my fate lies in the box. A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule is the first step. My messages hold the 18 steps. Put the elements in the order. The letter and digit tell the direction. Okay, that was not the clue for that puzzle. Okay, fine. That'll just explain it. Use your phone. So Jake's locker combination was part of his name. So Jake is 5253. And that's his locker combination, 5253.
Know what to do, so do it, peon.
So 5253. So he said, look underneath his combo for something. Let's look for September. Oh, Mr. September isn't even on there. Okay, what about... It was 5253, right? So, under my seat. Jake has super cool evidence under my seat. Oh, there's no books about me? What about the Hardy Boys? Wow, there are no books whatsoever. Let's just look for the letter E. Ah, there we go! The truth is in here. Gem identification. Who to believe? Process of elimination. Elementary. A World Almanac. Great students. Deadlines can kill. And other software scary stories. Oh man, deadlines definitely can kill. Social studies, algebra, physics. Jacobson's photojournal. Lost. Aww. Rose and the Falcon, Catalina. I think these are just random books. Well, somebody went and wrote a bunch of books. Book titles. Okay, so the combination was 5253. And who should we talk to next, everyone? Because what you do is you basically talk to everybody the once, and then you talk to everybody about each other. But, yeah. So 5253. Hulk. No, Connie. People want to talk to Connie. Okay, so here's the locker. In the locker we have a thing about judo. We have the mysterious winner of the Crane Tournament. I have English essays. Here's an English essay by Prudence Rutherford. And an empty video tape container. And check the morning edition to discover another crime, we were told, right? So Hectanol is one of the steroids that was stolen, and we just learned it was one of the anabolic steroids. Oh my. So now let's talk to Connie.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Have you seen any of those weird messages on the bulletin boards?
Yes, and if I catch the guy who's doing it, he's going to be in big trouble. I bet it's the same person who keeps on setting off the soda machine alarm.
I guess that comes with the territory of being a school monitor.
Normally it's not this hectic. When I figure out who's been pulling all these pranks.
Too many pranks.
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta go now. Later.
Yeah, she does have fizz soda. Can I get a fizz soda? What soda do I want? Spot. Awesome! That is pretty amazing. So how does Nancy see the
What do
kanji?
you want now?
It is pretty fuzzy. It's hard to see the kanji. That is not a very clear thing.
What do you know about Hulk Sanchez?
He's a big jock on campus. Never dated him or anything.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go now. Later.
Like, he died today. Isn't that very interesting?
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Why did you break your date with Daryl to the Sadie Hawkins dance?
It's a long story.
Oh no.
Did Jake make you break the date?
You're asking way too many questions, Nancy. What business is it of yours?
I guess it's not my business.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine's, and drives a Seaback X80.
Drives a sports car and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
It's kind of funny how Nancy just casually admits to breaking into Jake's locker, and Connie doesn't really care. Yeah. I was like, he's the only guy you would consider dating, though? Really? Daryl Gray? But what about Mr. September?
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic. He told me he's trying to get more scholarships for college. Lately, he's been looking really burnt out. I think the pressure's getting to him.
What pressure?
I guess it's a big deal deal for his family that he get into a good school on a free ride.
See you later.
Bye.
So, which character should we talk to next? Should we talk to Daryl? Should we talk to Hal? Or should we talk to Hulk? Gotta vote for Hulk already. Yeah, 2 votes for Hulk. Let's talk to Hulk.
How's it going?
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having some money problems.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is all studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a slime like Jake.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends. Is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Crack a couple of times?
He's got a temper, a bad one. He lets the pressure build and build until he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off. Like last week, I strike him out during gym, and he goes ballistic and charges the mount. He's got some serious issues. Oh, now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
So that's an interesting story. I wanted to hear more, but I think that's all we ever get of it. We don't hear more about Hal going crazy and just charging the mount and trying to attack him.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
That was funny. Do you know why Jake had an empty cassette tape? Yeah.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug station pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
Football.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Okay, so he's just gonna keep standing there. I think there's a conversation if we talk to Connie about what Hulk said about her.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
Oh, what a dork. Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Get a life, Hulk. Get a life. Nobody likes you. Jeez. Let's see. Maybe I need to go like the other way around to trigger that conversation, because there's supposed to be like a conversation between Hulk and Connie.
What can I do for you?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Why were you in Jake's locker?
I'm working. Should I say I'm working undercover? Should I say, oh, it just happened to be open, even though it was locked? Yeah. Or should I say, I'm writing an article about the murder for the school newspaper? Okay, somebody said open. And then everybody's saying, happy birthday! Wow, we got 3 votes. We got a vote for everything, but writing an article got 2 votes first.
I'm writing an article about the murder for the school newspaper.
Oh,
Yeah, even though I just started.
I have no idea. What else can I do for you?
I have no idea.
Didn't I hear that you found Jake's body?
Yeah, I did. The student council president gets keys to the school. We had an early morning council meeting and I found him lying there. It was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. And I really don't want to think about it right now.
Wow.
Bye.
Take care.
That was pretty dark, actually. Surprisingly dark.
Good recovery on Daryl's question about Jake's locker.
Thanks, Uncle Steve.
But reporter for school newspaper? It's not that great of a cover.
I had to think on my feet.
I like how he can hear me talking to Daryl, but Daryl can't hear me talking to him.
When the police looked through Jake's locker, did they take a videotape?
No. We didn't. You're thinking there's something important on that tape. Important enough that Jake hid it.
Something like that.
Good lead. Find that videotape, Nancy.
I notepad in the library that seems like a message from Jake.
Really? Tell me more.
It says things to remember me and seems to give clues about the answer to my fate lies in a box.
This is the best lead we've had. I think I could break the case. Follow whatever directions he gave to find this box. His journal could be in there. Excellent work, Nancy Drew. But remember, you need to keep a low profile and be careful.
Yeah, writing the school newspaper. An empty videotape found in a locker. See page 6 for exciting details.
See you around.
See you later.
Now, to be honest, it's the dead person's locker, so that makes it a much more interesting story. Still, oh my gosh, Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve was such a jerk. He's like, yeah, that's a really terrible cover, Nancy. I really don't think that cover was a good one at all. So let's set off the soda machine. It's a grape, orange, cool.
Get Connie over here to fix it.
And because I broke it, now I can go to Connie and tell her to fix it, basically.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
Ugh. Watch the fort while I'm gone.
I think we can look at our notes. This is also very blurry. You might be wondering why I'm even sending you this. I wish I had a better explanation. It's a letter. She's trying to write a letter to Daryl. I love you. It's every time I drive to or from school, it's like you're in the car with me, and we have these amazing conversations, and I'm thinking, will this ever be true? Can you ever forgive me for what I did? Can I? I want to explain, but a part of me knows that it's not safe and stupid to do. Sometimes I just can't keep it bottled inside me, and I want to scream it from the rooftops. Am I crazy? Oh, drama! Mr. September! Yes! Okay, but yeah, that's Connie apologizing for breaking her date with Mr. Gray. So we break into the teacher's lounge and find this.
This looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Dun 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 dun! So Hal plagiarized his senior essay. Is that a thing schools do, make kids write senior essays? A trophy was not the only prize, but also money of a greater size. Aren't there like donuts here? Yes. Oh, that maple bar looks delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Gray Enterprises, that company is doing terribly. That would be Daryl's dad's company. This is a pretty obvious secret message, CLD2. That's ridiculously obvious. Oh my gosh. How did nobody notice that? Let's see. And it was Eloise Drew. Oh, wise elder. Okay, somebody's saying, well, I'm Michael Gray, so does that mean I'm related to Daryl Gray or Michael Sarah? No, I don't think I'm related to either of them. Don't think so. We're gonna print something out. Get some passwords. Name, Apple. Yeah, okay, so the, what is it? The note. Note is the maintenance room. That's the one we need to remember. All the things we need to clean. Yeah, all these areas we should be able to go, but we can't. That's something they really missed a big opportunity on in this game, was to open up new areas and have more than just 3 characters. Like, we could have had the cafeteria or the video lab. That was in the actual book. So that's where Nancy, like, almost found the first tape, but then didn't. The boiler room, change the password to the boiler room door. To-do list, find the missing book. Book sale. That was a sound effect of somebody slamming on the door, right? That seems scary. Yeah. Recycle is empty. CD-ROM not available. And Eloise, we need to find a replacement for Jake Rogers for bulletin board duty. So Jake was the one who did all those bulletin board messages. So he was psychic and knew he was going to be murdered. That is very, very strange. So I believe... What is this? NAT at Kes chat, and I don't know. This seems like that would be a message. So look at all these people that are in today. Why can we not see them? Okay, and then this is just about what happened. Okay, so Connie Watson was here. Dylan HVAC was here. The security guard found some raccoons. Oh my gosh. There was Hal. He was here on the night of the murder. Okay, so on the actual night of the murder, outside the gym, two men were there. One was Jake. That was Jake. And then somebody else was wearing a football jersey. Oh, that was Hulk. Okay. And then Daryl Gray was there, along with Nathan Gomber and Yvonne Wall. Nathan Gomber is the culprit from the second Nancy Drew book. I believe that's him. I think he's the culprit from this Nancy Drew book. And then Jake died. Jake was murdered. Oh, I'm getting the phone call.
Hello?
You better stop your nosing, or it'll get bent way out of shape.
What? 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 Huh? Who are you?
Dylan, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and cooling. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. You called me and threatened me?
No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw your caller ID number.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, miss, if you're having trouble with your air conditioning. We'll send a technician to find a permanent solution.
I'm not talking about air conditioning. I'm talking about you threatening me.
I didn't threaten you.
Look, I'm not going to play this game with you.
The end. That's a funny little conversation. Just really weird, though. In the original version of the game, Mitch Dillon is the culprit. But, you know, this is the remastered version of the game with a brand new culprit. Now, who could the brand new culprit be? You might have noticed there's a brand new character in this version of the game, too. Detective Beach. I was like, So I've got a new culprit and a new character. I'm so confused, but hey, it's great that they changed some things, right?
Hi, Nancy.
I gotta go.
Off Wiedersehen.
Connie's not here. Okay, good, she's not here. That would be awkward if she saw me. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Hal. Let's talk about all this other stuff, too.
Connie told me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
I can handle my studies. I'm behind in my studies. Back-to-back sentences. Back-to-back sentences.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He's very popular and a good politician, too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
Oh no, it's going bankrupt right now, actually.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this. I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
See you later.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Yep, so that's the conversation. he was being blackmailed over the that essay.
That new girl told me you said I'm having money problems.
So what if I did?
You're such a loser.
Don't ever use that word to refer to me.
Get out of my face, Hector.
What are you going to do? Ow! Ow, ow! Connie, stop it! You have an attitude problem.
Later.
Yeah, that's cute. I like their little fight.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
I had a little sprain, no big deal. Within a week, I was better than before, and impressing the football scouts. I'm as strong as ever.
Goodbye.
Bye, Nancy.
I'm surprised he even needs to impress the football scouts if he's the #1 player in the entire state of Florida. You know? Just saying, if he's obviously the best, then... I don't know, whatever. Let's talk to Daryl.
Hey, gorgeous. Glad you stopped by.
Knock it off, Daryl.
Daryl, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm seeing someone else.
Hey, I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a desperate guy who should just buzz off.
So, what's been going on?
Well, your uncle isn't here if that's who you're looking for. I'm sorry for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How so?
He's on edge from drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it. He went kind of psycho.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
So this was actually kind of a problem because you saw the note that came from the school security, right? And the school has been closed ever since. Has it been 2 days since the murder? Is my question. I thought they closed the school, and so how could he have spent 2 days in detention? The school hasn't been open for 2 days since then, and
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was. Never really thought about that.
Daryl has eyebrows, right? They're just really pale, like his skin. I mean, his hair.
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises?
Yep, that's him. I have an internship in the computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
Yes, and soaping up the windows, you could just clean that off with water. That would be really, really simple to do.
Didn't I hear that Gray Enterprises went bankrupt?
So what if it did? My dad is working really hard to get the company back on track, and it doesn't help to have vultures like you gloating over it.
I'm sorry, Daryl. I didn't mean to gloat.
That's okay. I'm just a little touchy about it. What else can I do for you?
Nothing.
Bye.
Oh, before I forget, someone left this note for you. It was on the counter when I got back from break.
Dylan, HVAC. I have the solution to your mystery. Meet me in the basement of the maintenance room of the high school.
Bye, Nancy.
That is kind of crazy. He's like, you're a vulture, Nancy. Okay, jeez, calm down. So, yeah, that is a very, very sketchy letter. And that is, in fact, the important thing that we need to do. Get that letter. So, the password was... No, it was N-O-T-E. Yep, that's it. So let's meet with this mysterious person who sent us a mysterious letter. This sounds like a great situation. And guess what? It's a death sequence. I'm gonna die. No, no! Okay, so what is the passcode? The passcode... I think it's somewhere in this room. And somebody destroyed the elevator, so I can't go back up. Oh no, I can't go back up in the elevator. And there are some gloves. Well, I don't see the plaque which tells us what the code. I think maybe it's here? Well, I have the bolt cutters, so I'm just going to use them to get rid of that. And the solution is left, right, left. Basically, move those left and right in order to match this. So, Mr. September saves the day. And here's the message that was in, remember Jake's notebook, it mentioned you start with this. Well, that's that. That's what you start with. Oh, here's the thing, yeah, 1967. So that was the year, that was the combination to that lock, 1967. Let me see, if I try to remember the book, in the original book, Jake dies like a third or halfway through the book. He dies partway through the book, so he actually meets Nancy in the book, and they meet in the boiler room. And I think he's really creepy and mean to her in the boiler room. Yeah, I don't think I like that at all. But we got a videotape, so I don't think this is the important video. It's an important videotape. But this is not the one that you use to solve the mystery. This does not reveal who Jake's killer is. But it does reveal what did these people do. Hulk stole the drugs. He's being blackmailed. Being blackmailed over stealing drugs. Connie. Connie is Batman. I mean, she's the winner of the judo competition. Oh my! And Hal, well, he was plagiarizing his essay. We know that. Yeah, the plaque commemorating the founding of the school, definitely in the basement where nobody can see it. And none of them noticed the camera in their lockers. Nope. Not a single one of them. I have no idea why. Do you think we have an actual conversation with Ned at any point in this game? I've called him like 3 times.
Hi, Nancy.
Nope.
Bye, Ned.
Bye, Nancy.
That is just kind of crazy. Nobody noticed the videotape in their lockers. The video camera.
Nancy, you look terrible. What happened to you? Are you okay?
Somebody set a booby trap for me in the school. I'm pretty sure it was Mitch Dillon who set it up.
Okay, we'll handle this and get Mitch off the street. We can't charge him now or we'll blow our cover. But once this investigation is done, I guarantee you he'll pay for this.
Good, good.
I found the videotape Jake made. It shows some students that Jake was blackmailing.
Was one of the students Daryl Gray?
No.
That's surprising. My intuition says that Blondie Burger Boy is involved in this somehow. Good lead, but we really need to find that journal of Jake's.
Blondie Burger Boy.
I think a student may have killed Jake because he was blackmailing him. Or her.
You're getting great leads, but think and may have are not good enough. We need to find hard evidence, like Jake's journal.
This guy's really focused on the journal. I love it. Blondie Burger Boy. I have not seen the 2007 Nancy Drew movie. I have not. Somebody asked that in the comments.
Daryl mentioned that you had lost something last week?
Yes. I lost my wallet. A lot of my undercover contact information is in the wallet, including yours. You can imagine what would happen if that information fell into the wrong hands.
I wonder how Mitch Dillon got Nancy's phone number to begin with, or how he learned Nancy was investigating to begin with, or why he thinks Nancy's a threat.
Did you ever find it?
It was in my hotel room all along. I think I was drinking too much coffee, starting to affect my mind.
I think you should stop drinking the coffee.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Oh, Detective Beach. What a strange fellow. Okay, Daryl.
So, how'd your date go with the mysterious note-leaving guy?
Let's just say he almost took my breath away.
Good, so I'm still in the running for you.
Daryl! Dude! No!
Daryl, I'm not interested.
Okay, I get the picture.
Then quit hitting on me!
See you later.
See ya.
Meh. I don't know. I think in the first game, you know, the original version of the game, Nancy liked Daryl more, and you know, she's more open to his flirting. But in this version of the game, he's just kind of a mean, creepy guy who hits on her all the time, even though she tells him not to.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Okay, so we're going to talk to everybody about the blackmail, and then I'm going to solve the final-ish puzzle.
Didn't I hear you were dating Jake?
Hey, a girl can make a mistake, can't she?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Did you kill Jake to stop him from blackmailing you?
Are you crazy? Of course not. I didn't kill Jake.
Let's go with the evidence that you beat him up with a black belt.
Whoever pushed Jake down the stairs also beat him up. Someone with a black belt could have done it.
Do you think I would give up everything I've worked for and do a stupid thing like that? I despised Jake, but I'd never think of killing him.
I'll talk to you later.
Adios.
Alright. So that's it for her. We're basically finished with every single conversation in the game now.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Bye.
Farewell, Nancy.
Connie's the hall monitor and is not even at the hall. Correct. Correct. That is indeed correct.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Jake knew you broke into the drug station. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah. He found out I stole steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops. It would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
Why did you steal the steroids?
I got hurt really bad in a game a few weeks back. Broke 4 ribs and cracked 2 others. I had to keep playing even though I was hurt. I needed to impress the scouts. Then I started taking steroids. It wasn't worth it because I was still in pain, and all my free time was spent playing errand boy for Jake.
Aaron says that, maybe Connie just misread her title as Hal Monitor, not Hall Monitor, and so she's just watching Hal all day long, I guess. Yeah. Did you kill him?
Did you kill him?
I'm not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it. The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope, so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl.
Obviously, Connie is staring at the picture of Mr. September all day long. Yes, that's why she's where she is. That's obviously it.
Goodbye.
Later. Okay, so let's talk to Daryl about this mysterious note. Might as well, and then I'll solve that final puzzle.
What can I do for you?
Hulk Sanchez said he saw you delivering an envelope to Jake.
Okay, so I gave him an envelope. Big deal. It was about a school project I'm working on. Hey, what is it with all these questions? I'm really starting to wonder who you are exactly, Nancy Drew. I'm out of here. If Maxine drops by, make up a good excuse about why I had to leave. See you around, Nancy.
Here's an excuse. He's a whiny kid, and that's why he left. So yeah, Daryl just up and leaves the restaurant Yeah, wow. That was craziness.
Hi, Nancy.
Goodbye.
Be careful.
Yeah, that was strange. Now I'm trying to remember what happens in the original. Because wasn't, I don't know. In any case, time for that final puzzle. Let's do that final puzzle. So there are only 2 puzzles in this game, which are really unique to this game. So in the original version of the game, to get into the teacher's lounge, you click here, and then you use the knife from Jake's locker to break in through the window. So in this game, you had the soda machine, as you saw. The pop orange cool to distract Connie. That's how you get into the teacher's lounge. So that's puzzle number 1, which was changed for this version of the game. Puzzle number 2 is this one right here. You know, you had to look up Jake's locker combination. It said to look under his seat. So let me get the solution up for you. Let's see. Like, my observations tell me. So AG, CL, IHEIRKLKNA. So what did the note say? I think we have to put them in either alphabetical order. Nope, the elements. Okay, so you put them in the order that they appear in the periodic table of the elements. So it's like H, and then obviously that comes before Na, and that comes before P or S. So you put all the things in order like that, and that gives you all of the messages. So R1, L3, D3, R4. So you need to follow all of those instructions. That's how this works. So you start with the symbol that was on the matchbox. Let me get that picture up here so I can see it. So you start with the symbol on the matchbox, which is this one. You go up 2, right 1, left 3, down 2. It's like that. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And that is the solution to the puzzle. This gives us the real videotape, I believe. So this videotape is about blackmailing Daryl Gray. Oh yeah, he's being blackmailed too. He's definitely being blackmailed too. Yeah, you think Jake could have, you know, he was a very smart fellow, obviously, to set up all these puzzles, but he didn't feel like doing his own schoolwork. He preferred to blackmail people into doing his own schoolwork. He was really a not cool person. There are some people who have memorized that puzzle solution. It's possible to memorize it. It's easier once you like memorize the first 8 or 9 of them, because then half the board is cleared, and so it's easier to guess. But just figuring out the general pattern works. So let's watch the tape.
This is the story of a student council president gone terribly bad. Let's take a look at what kind of homework he's bringing home from Daddy's top secret military industrial aerospace factory. But what does Daryl do with this stuff? He's too stupid to really know what it all means. But he's not too stupid to know how much these industrial secrets are worth. You see, Daryl's selling out to our local air conditioning guy, Mitch Dillon. Not sure what a guy specializing in HVAC does with satellite schematics, telemetry encodings, and signature intelligence, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's not exactly legal. But it's probably worth a lot of money to Mitch to keep it quiet.
So in the original version of the game, he was a drug runner, basically. He was selling drugs for Mitch Dillon. And so you talk to him, and he says, "Okay, I'm making a drug shipment tonight. Let's confront Mitch," which is a really, really, really terrible idea. And then Nancy goes to everybody in the school and says, "Please help me capture Mitch tonight. We're gonna attack him tonight." And everybody says no. But then you go to the pharmacy that night, and there's a big fight, and Connie shows up to help save Daryl, and that's how the original game ends. But like I said, we have a brand new ending with a brand new culprit. Who could it be? Let's find out.
Breaking news, check it out. I found out who Mitch is selling Daryl's secrets to. This dude, can you imagine? This dorkoid is the ringleader of some kind of clearinghouse for military secrets. And Mr. Clueless just forgot his journal full of important notes like contact numbers, system passwords, project code names, amounts paid, etc., etc. And some other stuff I don't understand, but I can tell that this guy will pay top dollar to get it back. But just in case, should anything happen to me, I'm putting the journal in a safe place. I taped it underneath one of the book carts at the school, but I doubt he'll give me much trouble. Just a ton of cash. So if you find this video, come look me up. I'll probably be long gone from Paseo del Mar and tanning my bod on my very own private island, retired at 17.
Aunt Eloise? Is
So,
that you?
so that's it. Detective Beach is the culprit. He wasn't actually hiring Nancy. He just pretended to hire Nancy in order to get his hands on that journal.
I need something to make this work.
Yeah, he just pretended to be a police detective. He's really the culprit, hiring Nancy to find that journal so he can get away with the murder. Yeah, that is not Aunt Eloise. Nancy should really lock her door behind her. Can I call Ned now?
You've reached Ned Nickerson. Please tell me about yourself in 100 words or less at the end of the beep.
I guess Nancy did not check to make sure, oh, Detective Beach is a real person first. I don't know. Anyway, ending scene.
Detective Beach, I didn't expect you.
I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. You seemed kind of in a hurry. Did you find the journal?
Yes, I found your journal.
My what?
Jake's journal. I found Jake's journal.
No. You said my journal. You said that you found my journal.
Ugh.
Why don't we step into the living room and have a nice chat about where my journal is, Oh, and why don't you give me your cell phone? I'd hate to be interrupted during our little tete-a-tete.
So, this Detective Beach, an undercover assignment, was just a ruse to get me to find your journal. You killed Jake, didn't you?
Yes, I did con you into this undercover charade, and you just ate it up. I mean, you had the lingo, the self-important attitude. You're a real Snoopy Susie, aren't you? But as far as murder goes, no. That was my former partner, Mitch Dillon. But stop with this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
No. Okay, so yeah, Mitch was actually the killer, not Detective Beach, but he's still here and holding a gun to me, so I think of him as the main culprit. Let me see. I forget what happens if we say the wrong stuff. Let's do it. Let's just say wrong things.
It's in the entrance, behind the rose paintings. How is Daryl involved?
He was selling off his father's trade secrets to me via Mitch. Poor kid, he had no idea how valuable his information was. No journal, Nancy. I'm going to give you another chance. Tell me where my journal is.
It's in the entrance, in the sofa, under the rose paintings.
Like, why would the journal be in this house anyway?
Why me? Why did you choose me to go undercover?
You fit the bill. You're a teenager, you're new in town, and you're an amateur detective. I overheard your aunt talking about you at the diner and came up with the whole undercover idea. No journal, Nancy.
Just
I'm
run.
a very patient man, and I need my journal. Tell me where it is.
Seriously, Nancy, just run out the door here.
It's behind the mirror. Who are you exactly if you're not a detective?
Just a businessman, albeit an unconventional one. A businessman who deals in top secret information that certain governments and other parties are interested in.
Dude!
No journal, Nancy. You've tried my patience long enough. You leave me no choice but to find the journal on my own.
No! Ah!
Oh no, he hit me with the gun! He didn't shoot me with the gun, he just hit me with the gun. Very strange.
But stop with this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
Yeah, he'd better pay for that mirror, my goodness.
It's in the entrance, behind the mirror.
I wonder if he breaks the mirror every time you mention it.
Who are you exactly if you're not a detective?
Just a businessman, albeit an unconventional one. A businessman who deals in top secret information that certain governments and other parties are interested in. I don't think the journal's here. I'm going to give you another chance. Tell me where my journal is.
What's the one I haven't said yet? The credenza drawer.
It's in the entrance, in the credenza drawer. So, did Jake try to blackmail you after he found your journal at the diner?
Excellent deduction, my dear Drew. That's why I sent Mitch after Jake, to rough him up a bit. Unfortunately for Jake and Mitch, the roughing up got a bit out of hand. No journal. I've been a very patient man, and I need my journal. Tell me where it is.
It's behind the tapestry.
What's the combination?
So what you have to do is give him the wrong combination 3 times, that way the cage falls from the ceiling and traps him.
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
That's not it, Nancy.
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
You're trying my patience, Detective Drew. What's the combination?
And here we go. End game.
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
Hey! What the? Get me out of here, Nancy Drew!
I'm sure the police will be happy to transfer you to another set of bars. So long, Detective Beach, and hello, prisoner number 4321A. Dear Dad, case closed. Mitch Dillon and his boss, formerly known as Detective Beach, are on their way to prison. The police still don't know his real identity, but his trade in top secret information has been stopped, thanks to Aunt Eloise's burglar-proof safe. Daryl has confessed to selling information about his father's military projects. Despite the damage this has caused Gray Enterprises, Daryl's father has forgiven him. Connie returned her trophy, but the judo club refused to take it and is opening their competitions to women next year. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy, and Hal has gotten his scholarships. And I'm headed to the beach, where the only cover I'm going to go under is a beach blanket. See you soon, Nancy.
I'm going to the beach, and I'm going to be hiding underneath my beach blanket. That way I don't get sunburned. Good plan, Nancy. Okay, what kind of soda is not sold? Is it soda? Is it bubbly or extra pop? Does anybody remember? Because there was Spot Cola. Extra pop is what someone said. Yeah, there is a cage. Yeah, I don't know how that cage was hidden on the ceiling and nobody noticed, really. Maybe it's just there's a retractable roof in the ceiling, so that part of the ceiling opens up and the cage drops down. People are saying bubbly and extra pop. I don't know which one. We got more votes for bubbly, though. So let's go bubbly. So, let's see. Trivia, that was correct. Okay. Ned Defender telling Daryl not to hit on me. And, okay, so we weren't able to get all of the awards, but we still got a fair amount of them, so that's cool. So, that's it. Thank you very much for watching Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill Remastered. I hope you guys enjoyed me playing this game. Bye, everybody.